Hey, folks. I hope you all had a nice, long, good weekend and week without seeing me. But today's topic is the Megalodon. But I have one person that still hasn't arrived. He must be late because he did have a big appetite. Rexy did have, well, a massive lunch and breakfast. So he might be a little sluggish today, maybe a little sleepy, but he should be here soon. Hold on. I think I hear him coming. I feel a vibration in the floor, so that must be him. Rexy, I'm down here in the studio.
Hello, Joe Brown. How are you doing, sir?
Pretty good.
Good. I'm starting to see a pattern here. The pattern is you're claiming that I'm probably going to be sluggish, and I think you're hoping that people will be distracted from your sluggishness. And I think you're putting that on me instead. I'm fine, thank you very much. I'm all recovered from my COVID-19. As you can see, I'm not wearing my mask. And yes, I have got an appetite because one of the side effects of COVID-19 is that you lose your appetite. But now I've been eating cattle, goats, you name it. Yummy.
Do you like sharks?
Do I like sharks? Well, I like shark meat for sure. You know, in Iceland, they like fermented shark fin. Did you know that?
Yes, but that's
Mmm.
illegal.
Oh, back in my day, that wasn't. I could eat whatever the heck I wanted.
That's true. And specifically, before you were ever born,
Hmm.
there used to be a humongous shark around.
And is that today's topic, Joe Brown?
Yes,
What's it called?
the Megalodon.
Megalodon.
The word Megalodon means big tooth,
Big tooth.
and I had more teeth than you did.
Really? Do you know how many teeth it had?
Um,
Just take a guess. A wild guess.
let's see, a wild
A
guess,
wild guess.
probably 100,
Try doubling that plus more.
200.
276 very sharp, serrated teeth the Megalodon had, which was the perfect weapon for chomping on what do they eat anyway?
Whales, dolphins,
Yeah, lots of marine mammals, right?
seals,
Yeah. Um,
sea
and
cows.
sea cows. So, what time period was this roaming the seas?
Just before you were born,
But before I was born, wasn't it the
about 23 to 3 million years ago.
okay? What era was that though? You remember that era? The starts with a P.
Pleistocene age?
You got it. So, so it's not in modern times, so we don't have to worry about megalodons swimming around now, right?
That's true.
Okay. So
But
back,
it was alive before you were born.
it was around even before me. Wow. I did not realize that. I thought it came after me.
No, it
Craziness.
was alive before you're born up to the Pleistocene age.
Ah, okay.
It went extinct at the Pleistocene age.
Okay, so after that, they were wiped out. Thank goodness. Whew.
And it did eat your kind.
It ate dinosaurs too?
Yep.
I thought it only ate sea mammals.
It ate anything it wanted to.
But okay, but hold on a sec. If it was around before me, it wouldn't have eaten me because I wasn't born yet.
No, it existed before you, and
Okay.
then you came along, and
Yeah.
then it would eat your kind.
Ah, okay. All right. So if someone like myself were wanting to grab I don't know, do some fishing for some sea cuisine and I was at the wrong place at the wrong time, I think
Or you could be drinking.
like drinking seawater. That'd be gross. Salty water. Anyway, but oh, it was a saltwater fish too, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's get back to the size of the tooth. How big was the tooth offhand? Do you remember?
Megalodon's tooth would be the size of the palm of a human hand.
So that measures up to like roughly 7 inches long.
Yes, but they can be some smaller ones
Yeah.
from the juveniles.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think it's time for jokes.
Already.
Yep.
Oh, we're moving along fast. Joke time. Question for you, Joe Brown. Do you know why the Megalodon crossed the Great Barrier Reef?
No.
To get to the other tide.
That was a good one.
Right? All right.
I like that one.
Thank you, Kirsten. Halloween's coming up pretty soon. And for the last 10 years, I've been going to dress parties as a shark. The joke's wearing fin instead of thin, right? All right. Yeah, you're really putting me on the spot here, Joseph. Why don't Megalodons like fast food?
Don't know because they can't catch it.
You got it. Oh!
Good answer, Joe.
I know you must have,
Thanks.
you must have heard me say this one before. All right, okay, all right, all right, all right. Megalodons. So they travel all over the world. They weren't restricted to any specific part of the ocean. At least
Yes,
they have.
except for the North Pole and the South Pole.
So what did the shark get when he traveled to the Arctic Ocean?
Death.
That's a good answer. Frostbite. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Brr.
Yes, it would be cold.
And that's all I've got in the cannon today.
Now, the Meg
Yeah,
lived 23 to 3 million years ago.
yeah.
The great white shark, which is still alive today,
Yeah.
is 2.0 feet long.
Okay. Which is the size of roughly what?
A small car.
Okay. So a small car. And how would that compare to the Megalodon?
Now, the Megalodon was 50 feet long.
50 feet.
So
Wow.
that would be the size of 2 cement trucks full of cement and one on top of the other.
One on top of the other or one in front of the other? Because it's in length, right?
It's in the top like this.
Oh.
It's that weight.
Oh, is that the weight or the length?
The length is about,
Because I think you meant I thought you meant that the length of it was 2 cement trucks, right? Or is it the weight of it?
The weight.
Oh, the weight. My mistake. All right. Good thing we check our facts, right, Joe Brown?
So actually the weight is 50 feet long. The shark's jaws is, when it's fully open,
Mm-hmm.
it's 16 feet wide.
That's crazy.
The largest great white
Yeah.
shark
Mm-hmm.
mouth would be, see, would as much as a small car
Yeah.
would be the great white shark.
That's the great white. Yeah, that's the length of the shark. Yeah.
So the great white shark jaws would be 6 feet
Yeah.
wide.
Okay, 6 feet wide. So that's as tall as Brent. So
Yeah.
if Brent were here, he would be up the creek.
Yeah.
If he were
Without a paddle.
Well, actually, he'd be okay in the creek because creek is fresh water and Megalodons can't fit in there.
Yeah.
Ooh, go ahead, Kirsten.
Can Megalodons be in fresh water?
Maybe.
Oh.
There is a story that goes back in the last century. Actually, no, sorry, 2 centuries ago, where a great white shark got caught in a Gulf Stream and ended up in a body of fresh water. I can't remember. Wait. I want to say it was.
1916.
Yeah, I think you're right.
New Jersey.
New Jersey, that's it. And what happened was these kids went swimming. And
One kid had was epileptic.
Yeah,
The shark attacked him,
that's right.
dragged him underneath the water.
Yeah.
His kids ran naked
Mhm.
through the town
That's right.
and got help.
Mm-hmm.
Their coach, which was kind of like a lawyer at the time,
Yes.
jumped in, got Lester's lifeless body, out of it, and the shark attacked him.
Okay.
And he died on the hotel lobby's desk, bled to death. And just before up the creek, there was these group kids, probably 4 in the water.
Mhm.
Joseph, which is one of the kids, got his ankle bitten
That's
by
right.
the great white. And he survived with his ankle. And the great white shark was being hunted by people. They used gun,
That's right.
nets, and dynamite.
1916.
Yes.
Yeah, 1916 that happened, right?
They would throw lit dynamite in the water
Mm-hmm.
and have it explode, trying to kill the man eater. And then as it went back out to sea,
Mm-hmm.
a fisherman caught it, almost sank his boat.
Yeah.
And when they cut the stomach open,
Mm-hmm.
a pound, 1 pound of flesh, human flesh, came out of its stomach.
Do you know what the nickname was for that shark? The Jersey man eater.
Yep. And then all the shark killings
Mm-hmm.
have stopped.
Yeah, well, they got the culprit, right?
That's what they say.
Yeah. And there was a man back in 1974.
But wait, there was also a captain,
Yeah.
a retired captain, who was walking across the bridge to his favorite fishing grounds,
Yeah.
saw the shark swimming up the channel. He ran as fast as he could to tell everybody there's a shark in the lake, a shark in freshwater.
Yeah.
They did not believe him. And that's when Joseph was attacked.
Well, you'd understand why people wouldn't believe it because it's fresh water, right?
Yes.
Like,
And there's one shark that can go in freshwater, and it's the most aggressive shark as you can meet, and you don't want to meet it.
what kind of shark is that?
The bull shark.
The bull shark can go in fresh water, really?
It can go in fresh and salt water.
Oh, okay.
And it can actually swim in shallow water too.
Well, great.
Even just 1 foot deep.
Yeah, well, I think any shark could get pretty shallow, as long as it's not at risk of getting beached, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, with this shark, this attack that happened in New Jersey back in 1974, there was a writer by the name of Peter Benchley. And he wrote a very famous, well, what became a famous novel afterward when Steven Spielberg read it. And that book was called
Jaws.
Jaws. Yeah, this became a very famous
Movie. And people didn't want to go in the water after that.
Absolutely.
They marked sharks on the death list.
And for years after publishing that novel back in 1974, Peter Benchley regretted writing it in a way because sharks became villainized.
Or public enemy number 1.
Yeah, when normally, whoa, there goes
the dino.
There goes the dino. That's okay. Yeah, so what happened was people were scared of sharks and they were trying to kill sharks, and we need sharks, right? Because sharks clean up the ocean.
Yep.
Right? And I wouldn't want to be swimming with a cut around a shark because that would make me a likely target. Because what do they need to smell, right?
Yeah, they're all factory low.
Yeah, they could smell your blood. Yikes.
Or pee.
Oh, I did not realize that. So urine is another thing that they're attracted to.
Yeah, because not a lot, but some of your blood actually goes into your pee.
Interesting. I did not know that.
I thought it kept the sharks away.
It actually attracts them.
No.
Because the pee in your blood will attract them by scent.
But if you get bitten, stung by a jellyfish,
then you pee.
That's it.
Yeah.
Don't pee on the shark.
Now.
All right, we're getting a little bit off track here.
The Megalodon's top speed was 11 mph.
Miles per hour. I'm going to fact check that, Joe Brown.
That sounds pretty slow.
That sounds really slow.
The great white shark's top speed is 34 miles per hour.
All right. Megalodon's, Joe, Kirsten, I got to stop questioning Joe Brown because 3.1 miles an hour. So that's pretty low. But I guess when you think of it, like something that big would be lumbering along, right?
Yeah.
So maybe that's the reason. So that's pretty, I thought for sure it'd be really fast. So that would, if you were to convert that, that'd be 5 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
Brent has to drive that slow in his parking garage, but he never listens. So that's pretty wild. I had some other interesting facts I was checking out. Oh, yes. Oh no, we'll just save that for the pulp fiction.
Pulp culture.
The pulp culture, not pulp fiction. Do you ever see that movie, Pulp Fiction, Joe Brown? That's a good movie.
No.
Oh, you see it. It's absolutely amazing.
The Megalodon's bite force
Yeah.
was 89,000 to 160 newtons.
Whoa.
But here's the thing. Now, Rexy, your kind,
Yeah.
bite force
My
is
bite
actually 6 newtons.
So that sounds pretty feeble comparatively, right?
Yes.
So it'd be better to be bitten by me than by Megalodon.
Yes, pretty much.
Mind you, the Megalodon would probably put you out of your misery pretty fast.
Yeah.
So
One gulp and you're down.
one gulp and you're down.
So he could actually fit 25 humans in its mouth.
Whoa. That's a whole lot of human, let me tell you. Oh, here's
Now T-Rex can only fit probably, say, probably maybe 15 to 20 humans in his mouth.
Really? Maybe a little less than that. Like you saw Jurassic Park when the T-Rex chomped on that guy in the outhouse. I don't think he could fit that many people in his mouth, right?
Maybe 5.
Maybe 5. Okay, well, I mean, you weren't around at the time, so I guess you'll never know, right?
Yeah.
Hey, here's a question for you. All this talk about animal shark attacks and dinosaurs. Were there humans wandering the planet during the age of the Megalodon?
Unfortunately not.
Unfortunately not. So humans weren't around back then.
Yeah.
Okay, so
They're small. There was our ancestors, yes. Small mammals, yes.
Okay, so like were Neanderthals wandering around then?
No.
No. So okay,
I'm
so
talking like raccoon-sized animals.
oh, okay, so small mammals that were not humans. Okay.
And there was say smaller than that animals
Yeah.
that didn't get bigger than a rat
Yeah.
or a mouse.
And then aquatic mammals, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that answers that mystery. There you go.
Now, with pulp cultures, there's 2 films
Whoa.
that I do like that I want to see.
So tell me, what is the popular movie?
1, The Meg,
Meg.
and two, Meg 2.
And Meg 2. So the Meg, that came out in 2018. And it was quite a good film, I must say. Rainn Wilson was in that film. He was in that show, The Office, for Office fans.
Wow.
There's a lighter film as well. See the name of that, Joe, down below?
Shark title?
Shark Tale. So back in 2004, they made this film.
Cartoon.
Yeah, and it has Jack. Oh, wait, hold on. It has Will Smith and Robert De Niro and Martin Scorsese are in it. So it's a cast of many. So there's that. And I mean, if you want to look outside of movies, besides the Meg films and Shark Tale, another thing that Joe Brown is a connoisseur of is the famous Transformers. And do you know
Yes.
what a Transformer?
Overbite.
overbite. So tell me about overbite, Joe Brown.
Overbite is a transformer that's not only that looks like a great white shark,
Yeah.
he's a megalodon.
He's a Megalodon. He's a Megalodon. And is he a transformer or an Autobot? Wait, hold on. Is he an Autobot or Decepticon?
Probably Decepticon.
So he's one of the bad guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what does he transform into?
Megalodon.
But from a Megalodon, what does he transform into?
His robot form.
Okay, but it doesn't he turn into a transport truck or something?
No.
He-
That's
oh,
what I know of.
oh, that's it. Robot and a Megalodon. So there you have it. Now we all like to browse the World Wide Web, and every now and then something will come up and you'll go, "What?" And I don't know if you're familiar with what's it called?
Helicopter shark.
The helicopter shark. Have you ever seen this, Kirsten?
I've never seen a helicopter shark.
The helicopter shark, well, it's actually not a shark that looks like a helicopter. So there's this famous photograph of what looks like a great white shark attacking a Marine who's climbing a ladder into a helicopter. And it turns out this is actually
Photoshopped.
It's photoshopped. Yeah. So it was taken from two photographs. One was by Charles Maxwell of the great white shark, and it was coming out of the waters in False Bay in South Africa. And then the second image was taken by Lance Schwang, and that was in front of the Golden Gate Bridge. And yes, it was in fact a Marine who was climbing a ladder into the helicopter. But good job on the photoshopping, though. But you got to be careful. When you're looking online, don't believe everything you see, right, Joe Brown?
That's true. And don't believe everything you hear.
That's true. Because some of it could be phony baloney, right?
Yep.
Cool. All right. This was an awesome show. I think we should have more Labor Day weekends, Joe Brown. I felt really rested up. You seem bright-eyed and bushy-tailed as well. I mean, getting over the COVID helped for me, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And my mom has it now.
Oh, I'm so sorry I gave her COVID.
Oh no. I hope she feels better.
And my dad has it too.
Oh.
Oof.
So my dad had it, then my stepdad had it, and then he gave it to my mom. And now they're both feeling crappy.
But the good news is they're both vaccinated. So always remember to get vaccinated, because that will prevent you from getting sick. Oh, and there's another thing that everybody should think about. Like and subscribe to the Dino Joe Show and Joe Brown's Mysterious Legends. Give us a thumbs up. Give us some positive comments. We love the feedback. Give some suggestions for future shows. Right, Joe Brown?
Yeah.
Cool. So what do you say? You got anything else to talk about the Megalodon, or shall we wrap things
Now,
up?
the Megladon teeth
Megalodon teeth.
actually have a compression fracture at the tip.
What's that mean?
It's not the tip of the tooth doesn't break off
Okay.
and actually crushes it into powder when the tooth hits something solid like bone.
Okay. So it bites and then it turns to
Now the tip, just the tip.
the tip. But does it grow back?
No.
No. So
Now
basically,
if you find a Megalodon tooth,
Mhm.
look at the tip of it, and you might just see a compression fracture which means the tip of the tooth has just been gone to powder. And sometimes when you find a full skeleton of like a whale, like Piscobalaena,
yeah.
you would find probably a tooth stuck in the bone. So imagine a whale as probably half as big as this house,
Yeah.
and a megalodon attacked it, bit into it,
Yeah.
and left one of his teeth behind.
Crazy.
And when everything that was edible to decay away is gone, when it was covered pretty fast
Yep.
by the sediment, then it would fossilize and that tooth will be still stuck in there.
Wow. Hey, how often do we find Megalodon teeth? Is it a common occurrence?
Actually, yes, it is.
It is. Take a wild guess how much one would go for.
Millions.
Pretty close. I found online a Megalodon tooth from South Carolina costs Canadian $1,475.84.
Now that is a lot of cash.
That is a lot of cash. You know, that's like almost as much as it costs to refinish your bedroom, Joe Brown.
Yes.
I don't think Lorraine would allow us to use her credit card to get you that kind of tooth, right?
Yes.
How big would the Megalodon tooth be?
This one is 5.667 inches high. As Joe said, the size of your
palm of your hand.
Palm of your hand.
Yikes.
So if you stretch out your hand like this, Kirsten.
If you have big hands.
No.
Well, 5.67 inches.
Now, if you stretch out your hand like this, and you imagine a tooth in your hand, it'll be the size of your hand.
Wow.
Crazy. Good thing you humans weren't around.
Because if we were around the same time Megalodon was, we couldn't go swim in the ocean or sailing.
Yeah. Joe Brown, making me tired.
I stayed up late studying on this.
Yeah. And it shows both with your knowledge and fatigue. So, yeah. Joe Brown, can I make a suggestion?
Go to bed early. Now, Rexy?
Yes.
What do I usually say to the audience and say, should I say stay
safe
and stay wild?
Wild.
I'll see you on the next show.
Hasta luego.